Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I am Rajnish Pandey. The first news that we have today is that our Finance Minister Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman said in a press conference that Indian government has no plan to boost cryptocurrency sector in India. Government and even RBI is not in the favor of regulating cryptocurrency. Let us know the main reasons behind it. First, the cryptocurrency is based on blockchain technology that is under no control of any individual. Blockchain technology is a decentralized technology where there is no intervention of any regulatory authority. Coming to news number 2, most of you guys might be aware of the buy now and pay later scheme that has become the talk of the town in the COVID era. But if you are not aware about it, let me tell about it to you. There are some companies that enable their customer to buy any of the product using a particular credit card that has issued by the company. Unlike other credit cards that are issued by banks, these buy now and pay later credit cards has very low rate of interest. That has given a boom to some of the companies like Slice, Ukia and many more. Coming to news number 3, due to the unprecedented time of COVID, there has been a slight shortage of global chips that are used in the manufacturing of cars and many other vehicles also. You can imagine how big is this shortage is by the example that even the Tesla was unable to manufacture a single car in the November. But Sir Ratan Tata came with a brilliant idea of establishing a manufacturing firm in India that will solve the chip shortage by 110% in India. But here is a catch. How they will gather money for it? For getting money for the proper functioning of the plant, they have increased the commercial vehicle price by 12%. Listen it twice. They have increased the price of commercial vehicle, not of the private vehicles. That's why he's Sir Ratan Tata. To the next part, IIT Kanpur has recorded a 150% placement hike this year. And in a recent video, I have also told you about IIT Madras placement, where the international package of this year was 2.25 crores. Even in this time, when most of the universities are facing a lot of problems during the whole online placement procedure, the IITs are very good to manage it and convert threats into opportunities. Coming to the news of Vodafone and Idea share price, there has been a 38% increase in the stock price of V in 4 trading days. See the graph here. Drop in the comment box that are you even going to purchase V stocks or not. You might be aware of the fight between Anil Ambani and Delhi Metro Railway Corporation in March and April of 2021, where it came to an end with the intervention of Supreme Court, and the result was that Anil Ambani has won the case and a penalty of 1000 crore was imposed on Delhi Metro Railway Corporation. This penalty has to be paid between the 2 days now. Supreme Court once again scolded Delhi Metro Railway Corporation that why they have not paid the amount till now, asked them to pay the amount in 2 days. The next news is related to Central University Common Entrance Test. There are 45 national level universities in India and only 27 are opting for CUCET this year. There might be a change in Delhi University admission process next year because according to the new education policy 2020, all the central universities have to conduct a common entrance test just like NEET and JEE to give admission to the students. And according to Times of India, a panel of 11 members of Delhi University has supported the implementation of CUCET in the year 2022. So there might be a slight change in next year. Hope for best. Next news, which is again related to share market. SEBI, the Stock Exchange Board of India, has issued a report of IPOs till October in which it disclosed that the companies has raised 52,600 crore rupees via the medium of IPOs. And after listening to the news, I was also thinking of the dialogue of Harshad Mehta series that share market एक ऐसा कुआं है जो पूरे देश की प्यास बुझा सकता है. Coming to the Evergrande crisis. What? You don't know Evergrande crisis? No problem, let me tell you. There's a real estate company in China as like there is Birla and Ambani's in India. The company is so big as it contributes 8% in the China's total GDP. And a recent news came that the Evergrande company has taken a loan of 18,000 crore rupees from the banks, and now due to the mismanagement, lack of complete harmony in the company, employees and the workers have opted for a strike, and that is resulting in a loss of thousands of crores to the companies. Even there's a good news for the people who are living in Mumbai, that a global furniture giant IKEA is going to open a 18,000 square foot of mall in central Mumbai. It will be open till 2024. So hope for the best, and please drop your names who are living in the Mumbai currently. Coming to the next news, as happiness and sadness are both the different faces of same coin, of a news which will put you to think upon. The news is that there are 33 new cases of Zika virus in Uttar Pradesh, which tallied at 66 day before yesterday, and it might have increased till now. So guys, please follow COVID appropriate behavior and stay safe.